nursing, so I don't know. Sometimes I don't get enough sleep, and tonight is one of those nights that it basically doesn't make any difference whether I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep before going to the next shift. So, in any case, there was something really brilliant that I'd like to share with you. Arthur Silber, again, November 2nd, he writes this on his blog, and I'd like to share that with you. Finally, we shouldn't be surprised at the antipathy towards democracy displayed by the Bush administration. As already noted, fundamentalism and democracy are completely antithetical. The opposite of the Enlightenment, of course, is tribalism, groupthink, and more, this is the direction in which the United States is going. Anthony Lewis, who worked as a columnist for the New York Times for 32 years, observes that what has happened in the wake of 9/11 is not just the threatening of rights of a few detainees, but the undermining of the very foundation of democracy. Detention without trial, denial of access to attorneys, years of interrogation in isolation. These are now standard American practice, and most Americans don't care. Nor did they care about the revelations in July of 2004, reported in Newsweek, that for several months the White House and the Department of Justice had been discussing the feasibility of canceling the upcoming presidential elections in the event of a possible terrorist attack. I suspect that the technologically inclined prevailed against that extreme measure, on the ground that the newly installed electronic ballot machines could be so calibrated that Bush's heirs would win handily, no matter what. This is Arthur Silber talking. We are assured daily by advertisers and or politicians that we are the richest, most envied people on earth. And apparently that is why so many awful, ill-groomed people want to blow us up. We live in an impermeable bubble without the sort of information that people living in real countries have access to when it comes to their own reality. But we're not actually people in the eyes of the national ownership. We're simply unreliable consumers, compromising an overworked, underpaid labor force, not in the best health. Good night.